Inktober f***ing sucks. Seriously, we voluntarily sign up for Inktober thinking it's a fun little challenge, but in reality, it is 31 days of ink, chaos, and existential dread. So buckle up, grab your sketchbook, and watch me break down every single chaotic phase every artist goes through during Inktober. Let's go! Day 1. You're unstoppable, every line is perfect, and every doodle is a masterpiece. You've got your new sketchbook, fresh pens, and an unrealistic sense of your own talents. You could draw a turkey eating sushi and it would totally go viral. Everyone else's art? That's kinda irrelevant, honestly. Day 2. Still perfect. You think, I can do this forever, I could draw for the rest of my life and never stop. Your hand, a divine extension of your soul. Your brain, on fire with creativity. Your cat, low-key judging you, but even it can't stop your brilliance. You might even think about adding watercolor, metallic pens, maybe even glitter. Why not? You are the Picasso of October. Days 2 to 5. You're not just drawing, you're on a mission. 2 hours a day? Pff, that's easy. 4 hours a day? Child's play. Your goal? Redraw the Mona Lisa, paint a dragon, and illustrate a cityscape in a single sitting. Your confidence is like unreal at this point. You experiment with every tool you own. Brush pens? Check. Markers? Check. Watercolors? Check. Digital apps? Check. Maybe you even combine them all into one chaotic masterpiece. Sure, half of it looks like a melted rainbow threw up on the page, but you kind of love it. It's expressive, it's art, and most importantly, proof that you are unstoppable. Day 3. You're layering in unnecessary details because you're so good at drawing. Extra lines, extra shading, extra sparkles, maybe even a few random, completely unrelated objects. But who cares? You're redefining Inktober. By day 5, confidence peaks. You think, I could do this forever, nothing can stop me. I am an art god. And honestly, for a brief moment you believe it. You're chaotic, you're unstoppable, you're slightly delusional, but that's the point, because reality is lurking right around the corner, ready to slap you with a fatigue and self-doubt, and you have no idea. Day 6 through 10. The first whispers of doom creep in. Your hand cramps, your pen starts rebelling, ink smudges everywhere, and your sketchbook is glaring at you like it personally hates your existence. You glance at the prompt, really? A raccoon eating a pumpkin? And immediately scream, who approved this? Every line feels wrong, every doodle feels cursed. Confidence from the honeymoon phase? That's gone. Reality has arrived with a hammer. You start drawing smaller, more cautiously, trying to survive. You check other artists' posts online, flawless masterpieces everywhere, while your cat stares judgmentally at yours. You start questioning everything. Why did I sign up? Am I even an artist? Is this a life choice? Your coffee is cold, pens are drying, and the blank page is laughing at you. You try to recapture some energy. Maybe a dragon, maybe a cupcake, maybe another cursed raccoon. You experiment with ridiculous shading or layering lines that make zero sense but feel productive. Somewhere between terror and stubbornness, a tiny spark of creativity fights through. By day 10, despair is still there, but determination starts creeping back. You're stuck in a limbo, frustrated, chaotic, and barely surviving. But at least it's still vaguely cute. Right? Days 11 through 15. You skip a day, then 2, and suddenly your sketchbook is abandoned like it personally insulted your ancestors. Guilt sets in fast. You scroll through Instagram and see other artists posting flawless masterpieces, while you stare at your blank page whispering, why did I do this to myself? Who approved this madness? Some artists will quit forever at this point, and others will push through like martyrs, fueled by coffee, stubbornness, and mild self-hatred. You start to feel the heavy weight of missed prompts. Even the prompts themselves start to look like cruel jokes. Turkeys, raccoons, pumpkins, they mock you silently from the page. You pick up your pen and just try to catch up. You draw one doodle, erase it 3 times, then stare at it like it personally judged your life choices. Your coffee is lukewarm, your pens are running out of ink. Your sketchbook probably hates you at this point, but somehow you force another doodle out, and it's fine-ish. Not terrible, could be worse. Small victories, I suppose. Days 16 through 25. Welcome to the panic phase. Half your prompts are skipped, half are chaotic disasters, and every single doodle feels like a tiny betrayal. You promise yourself you'd catch up, but tomorrow comes and nothing happens. You're scrambling, you redraw, you erase, you redraw again. Chaos is the new normal. Your pens conspire against you, your hands are cramping so bad, and your coffee is cold, your desk is a disaster, and your brain is screaming, "Why did I sign up for this? Why am I still doing this?" And yet you push through, because survival is now your main artistic goal. At this point, you discover the magic of stick figures. If I only draw stick figure dragons, it does count, right? Yeah, it actually does. It absolutely does. Your art might be a mess, but at least it's on the page. Sometimes half your drawings are barely recognizable, but hey, chaos is an art form now, so go for it, sister. Days 26 through 30. At last, a tiny glimmer of hope. The panic begins to fade, the chaos settles just enough, and your hand starts cooperating again. Your brain isn't screaming quite as loudly, but still quite loudly. Somehow you've survived the worst part of Inktober. You start improvising, embracing messy lines, cursed prompts, and completely ridiculous doodles. And somehow it all starts to look like art. Yeah, somehow. Don't ask me how. It just does. You realize perfection is gone, but something better has taken its place. Creative freedom. Those half-broken dragons, raccoons with sushi, turkey experiments, they're alive with character. You laugh at your own chaos. Some drawings might never see Instagram. Some will haunt your dreams. Both are valid. Both are great. Day 31. The grand finale. The final boss of Inktober. You stare at your sketchbook and it stares back smugly with all the wisdom and judgment it's accumulated over the month. You pick up your pen. Maybe you take a deep breath. Maybe you post the final doodle to Instagram and whisper, "Did I really do all this?" You're exhausted, your hand hurts like it's filing a formal complaint, your brain is fried, and your coffee has gone cold twice now, and your cat still judging, of course, but somehow through the chaos, the panic, the abandonment, the stick figure improvisation, you've made it. You survived. Congrats. You're canonically insane. Canonically, is that a word? Sure. By the end of the day, you collapse into your chair, looking at your completed sketchbook with a mixture of awe, horror, and relief. You survived Inktober, you survived yourself, and maybe, just maybe, you're ready to do it all again next year. Oh boy. And that, boys and girls, cats and dogs, is the universal Inktober experience. Now tell me, are you gonna participate this year? I won't. But good luck to you all who are. Anyway, see you next time. Bye-bye!